County of San Diego. The people of the state of California versus Kellen Winslow II, also known as Winslow Kellen Boswell II. Case SCN 387417. Verdict, count 4. We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Kellen Winslow II, guilty of the crime of rape by force or fear in violation of Penal Code Section 261, parenthesis A, parenthesis 2, as charged in count 4 of the information regarding Jane Doe number 2. And we further find the allegation that said defendant, Kellen Winslow II, has been convicted in the present case and cases of committing an offense specified in subdivision C against more than one victim within the meaning of Penal Code Section 667.61, parenthesis B, parenthesis C, parenthesis E, to be not true, dated June 10th, 2019, signed 4 persons. Same title of court and cause of action. Verdict, count 6. We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Kellen Winslow II, guilty of the crime of indecent exposure in violation of Penal Code Section 314, parenthesis 1, as charged in count 6 of the information regarding Jane Doe number 3, dated June 10th, 2019, signed 4 persons. Same title of court and cause of action. Verdict, count 9. We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Kellen Winslow II, guilty of the crime of lewd conduct in violation of Penal Code Section 647, parenthesis A, as charged in count 9 of the information regarding Jane Doe number 5, dated June 10th, 2019, signed 4 persons. Same title of court and cause of action. Verdict, count 10. We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Kellen Winslow II, not guilty of the crime of lewd conduct in violation of Penal Code Section 647, parenthesis A, as charged in count 10 of the information regarding Jane Doe number 5, dated June 10th, 2019, signed 4 persons. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, were these and are these your verdicts as read? Thank you.
All right, thank you. Does either side wish to poll?
What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk back again with another video for you guys. So you guys saw that footage there, the verdict being read. Kellen Winslow Jr., former NFL tight end, found guilty on 4 counts. Now, what's going on is that the jury only was able to come to a verdict on 4 counts. So there's still 8 other counts. There was 12 altogether. There's still 8 that they're deliberating on. They just, read those 4 because they had came to a verdict there. So the judge sent the jury back to deliberate on the other 8. Now, this is just crazy, man. This guy is a really sick individual. He deserves to spend the rest of his days, behind bars. Very sick, disgusting person. To me, there's nothing like sex offenders, rapists, molesters, and things of that nature. They're the lowest of the low to me. They're not even like human beings. You might have heard me say that on my channel before. I consider them to be demons. You know, they just disgust me. Now, the news broke of this last year. I remember he was arrested and he was charged. What happened was he was charged with 3 counts. I'm sorry, not 3 counts. There was 3 victims that he had been stalking and raped. They were, I remember, if I remember correctly, he was targeting older women, and he was like stalking them, breaking into their homes and raping them. And one of the women saw him, or someone saw him. I believe it was an older woman who called in, saw him, you know, creeping around in someone's yard, and they arrested him. So when he was, you know, and then once he was in there and they started investigating more, he got hit with all these charges. I believe he was already under investigation as well, too, when this happened. Like, he knew the police were onto him and he kept doing this. That's what I mean. This guy is just a sick, disgusting serial rapist. I had a story on this on my old channel before it was terminated. But, you know, I lost a lot of content on that old channel. Now, aside from this, this trial is from 3 victims here. He still faces counts for 2 other victims. So, for the other 2 victims, one is rape and kidnapping in a 54-year-old woman who was hitchhiking. And then the other one is for the victim was 17 at the time and he was 19. This happened back in 2003. So he's still facing those charges. And it's crazy. This guy, that's what I'm saying. This guy needs to be locked away. I mean, what do you guys think as far as the death penalty? California does have the death penalty. I'm not sure for rape. I don't know how that works, but for people who do believe in the death penalty, do you guys think that this would be something that he should get the death penalty for? Because listen to this. Aside from all this that I'm telling you, that this guy was just running around raping women every chance he could get, stalking them, breaking into their homes, raping them. He was out on bail for all of this. And while he was out on bail, he got charged with exposing himself to a woman at a gym. So they revoked the bail, of course, you know, and he's been remanded into custody ever since then. Thank God, you know, so this guy cannot hurt any more women. This is just crazy, you know. With athletes and stuff like that, successful people and everything, youth, a lot of times would never think of something like this about them, you know. This was just all strange and disturbing, this whole situation. But this guy will never be free again. So that is a good thing. That is the only good news to come out of this. Another thing I'm going to add before I close this video, well, none of these victims knew each other at all. Not one of them. Each and every one of them, their stories like corroborated each other's. Same, same description of him, of like what happened, his MO, like everything was the exact same, you know, from the way that he attacked them to them describing him, everything. This guy is just crazy, man. Who would have ever thought this professional athlete or former professional athlete, tight end, was a serial rapist? It's just crazy, man. I believe, remember, I forget who his name, a couple years ago, there was another ex-NFL player who was convicted of quite a few rapes, and he was drugging them. This is just crazy, guys. Thank God this guy is locked up, but just wanted to share this with you guys. The verdict's there, still another 8 counts. I'll give an update, you know, when they reach a verdict on those. Get in the comments, like I said, about this. You know, like I said, I don't know if the death penalty applies, but if it did, what do you guys think? Are you for the death penalty? Are you against the death penalty? All that stuff, and anything else you want to comment on this case, get in the comments. First time with the channel, guys, I'm Jay Coffee Talk. I blog sports, music, news, life, current events, and more. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Stay in tune with the channel. Don't miss a video. I'm out of here. Peace.